This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much, Kevin. As Coach Monty Williams tells it of Devin Booker, he's a bucket. Devin can score on many levels. Post up, mid-range, catch and shoot, off the dribble. More than anything, he'll take the wins over stats every time. And that's what I love about him. He's just scratching the surface. Kevin?
He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks. Greg, both teams love to push the ball up the floor, even off of made shots.
And trying to get those easy ones before the defense can get set is always an advantage, and you're seeing more and more teams trying to speed up their pace of play.
Now Golden State's starting five. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Looney out there with Wiggins. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Craig in at the 3, the small forward. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Now here's Paul. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And Paul takes pride in scoring past the defense. He's used to getting roughed up a little bit. Sometimes he causes most of that, though. True grit from the little man.
Now here's Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here is Paul. Booker outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drills the three-pointer.
Well, anytime that somebody scores, Devin Booker's the first option. He comes back and drills that one.
Curry passes to Thompson. Now here's Green from deep. That shot off the mark.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Thompson against Booker. Left side Durant. Good on the bucket.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. To the paint. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Yeah, that's just working for the better shot. We always talk about in the NBA, good to great, great possession there.
Paul surveying the floor. Booker in the corner. Over Thompson. Tries again. Ayton, the pass to Craig. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And Durant gets it to go. Warriors trail by 4. Wiggins outside. Wiggins drawn the double team. Thompson for 3. That ball's high speed that time from Wiggins. Thompson's got 6.
Klay Thompson takes a ton of pride in the catch and shoot game. His release is lightning quick.
Ball against Curry. The 3 from KD. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Led to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And he's good on the first of three.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Now here's Thompson. 6 points for him. Outside Curry. Another three for Golden State.
I don't know how you do it, but you just can't give Steph any room from any distance.
Curry against Paul. The drive by Booker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
That's his second personal
and it
foul.
goes on Draymond Green.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. And, Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship-caliber team.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here are the Warriors now. It's a three-point game. Here's Wiggins, and it's Ayton with the rebound. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Ball outside. There's the triple. It doesn't go for him. The Warriors go the other way with it. Passes to Curry. They double team Curry. Out to Thompson. A three ball. And another three for Golden State.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Booker sometimes can come up with those. Could be an impressive dunker.
Warriors have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Pass to Looney. Now here's Kuminga. Guarded by KD. They now take the lead. Thompson's got 12 points in the game.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Over to the wing for three. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to KD. A second chance effort. KD draws the double. And he gets the bucket.
What a quarter right here, establishing some confidence. 4 of 5 shooting the ball.
Down low. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Assist goes to.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 12. Here's Wiggins. No good off the front iron.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Here's Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Booker has established that he can score, and now showing that he can play make.
Thompson with it. Here's the pass to Kuminga. On the wing, Wiggins. Over in the corner, Kuminga. At balls, ice feed that time from Wiggins. He has 5.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
It's tipped. Now Thompson. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That is his first foul of the game.
Clearly he hadn't established
Warriors
position
substitution.
there.
Some changes for Phoenix. Biyombo is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Paisley comes in for Torrey Craig. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul. And then for Golden State, Jermichael Green comes in for Looney. And Poole subbed in for Curry.
It's an improving skill for Wiggins, moving the ball, but he's focused on improving that aspect of his skill set.
The shot by Beasley, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Here's Biyombo. Following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. It's stolen by Kuminga. Thompson outside. Pass to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Passes it to Wiggins. 6 to shoot. Wiggins drawn the double team. The three from Poole. Hits it from three-point range. And now it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
Landry Shamet's checked in for Phoenix. Damian Lee comes in for Booker. The Warriors also with a sub. Gary Payton is checked in for Thompson. And it's the Warriors on the break.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
1:27 left in the first quarter. Lee outside. Pass to Beasley. Looking to end the run. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Darius Beasley. That's his first foul.
Just got a little ahead of himself going for that rebound and gets whistled for the over the back.
Yeah, just might have to take it down a notch there. Don't like the result of the foul. I like the tenacity, just not the foul.
Payton outside. Wiggins outside. Back to Payton. The pass to Kuminga. Shoots over Shamet. Kuminga, no. Good. Suns trail by 11. And stolen by Payton. And he goes in for the dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. You have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Pass to Kuminga. And a miss there on the triple. Phoenix is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And the transition D right now, just non-existent.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year? 88% from the line.
Payne looking around. Here's Beasley. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Darius Beasley. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. The Warriors shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Free throw good from Kuminga. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today, Chris Paul opening about how his team works.
With anything, whether it's business, work,
and with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Well, it's also been a real solid start for them from behind the three-point line. That shot's been there so far.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Kuminga out there with Green. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's JaMychal Green, and it's Payton in at the 1.
Draymond Green holding everybody accountable. We've seen this before.
And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That is his first foul of the game. Suns on defense. They trail by 18. And the foul called on Bismack Biyombo. That'll be his second foul of the game. Durant's checked in for Phoenix.
Now into the lineup for your Suns.
No one near Payton as he lets it go. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And so often, Draymond Green is called the heart of this team.
Well, he's been such a great leader since his time at Michigan State. He's out there barking directions to his offensive players. He's out there barking defensive assignments. He's barking at his coach. The list goes on, but that energy is infectious and helps lead his team to greater heights.
Third team
here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Green the pass to Kuminga. And it's Durant with the rebound. And KD's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. It's an 18-point game. Jacks up a three. That one, no good. And Golden State will come the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Payton. Rebound by the Suns. And here's KD for three. Drains it from beyond the arc. KD's got 16 points.
This has been relentless from KD here tonight. The defense has tried to adjust, not once, but several times, and nothing working.
And Poole gets it to go.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Shamet the pass to KD. The tray. Payne gets a wide open look. Another three for Phoenix.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Outside Green. Outside Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Lee against Payton. 5 to shoot. Poole the pass to Green. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Suns trail by 15. Passes it to Durant. And stolen by Payton. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to this team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Ayton, he's checked in for Biyombo. Torrey Craig comes in for Landry Shamet. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Damian Lee. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Cameron Payne.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Here's Booker into the lane, and the dunk by Booker.
Booker to the cup with confidence. Feels like he can beat anybody off the dribble right now.
Warriors leading by 17. Payton passes to Thompson. Back to Payton. Fires the three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Booker kicks to Paul. And it's off from 3-point range. The Warriors have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Looney down low, defended by Paul. And here is Craig. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Durant, and the layup's good off the glass. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Payton passes to Curry. And the Warriors miss again. Suns trail by 13. Paul outside. Pass to Durant. Launches it. Ayton trying to break free. Kicks it out to Booker. Booker draws the double. Back to Ayton. Clock at 6. Craig passes to Durant. Goes back up. Ayton trying to break free. And it's weighed in by KD. KD's got 7 now in this quarter. Warriors leading by 11. And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And the Warriors making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. Back to Curry. Floats one up, and he lays it up and in. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Like to see it when Steph has the confidence to try the floater just over the top of the defense and that soft touch, and it goes.
Paul for 3. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. On the wing, Wiggins. Green against Paul. Green, no luck.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Paul dishes to Ayton. He gets it in there.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Curry on the wing. 7-foot shot. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. That's 7 points for Stephen Curry.
If you're the D, you cannot let Curry do that. So you're using that handle to get where he wants to go on the floor.
Craig finds Paul. And Curry pulls it down. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Offensive rebound, and good that time. And the Warriors lead by 15.
There's no way Draymond wasn't getting that ball as it came off the rim. Draymond, a premier example of why the NBA tracks things like those hustle stats. It's disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
And Phoenix making a change here. Baisley's checked in. Warriors leading by 12.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the pass to Ayton. Dishes it to Paul. Back to Ayton. Paul passes to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Clock at 4. From downtown, and the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Nothing wrong with being physical, but that's just over the top.
Wiggins kicks to Green. 1:43 left in the first half. Here's Looney. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, he has the size and can get up quickly. Ayton with the throwback.
Booker finds Craig. Pass to Baisley. Booker draws the double. Suns moving the ball around. It's stolen by Green. Now the dish to Curry. Wiggins right side. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists now in the game.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
That one falls. Curry's got 9.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Curry with the steal. 46 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
So for the Suns, Landry Shamet comes in for Torrey Craig. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Poole comes in for Thompson. Curry on the wing. Payne covering. Wiggins kicks to Poole. Just 5 on the clock. On the wing, Green. And again, no good by Golden State. Booker looking around. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Devin Booker knows he's going to get the defense's attention right there, so he relies on being a little bit nimble to get the shot off.
Devin Booker.
So he gets them both. Now here's Curry. From deep three-point range, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Golden. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They are way out in front, leading by 17. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
The difference in bench points is staggering. Their second unit came to play tonight. They were aggressive. You got to figure the starters are loving it, seeing how much work their second unit is getting done.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
Well, their sloppy play really surprised me, especially the turnovers. No matter...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Torrey Craig is out there with Durant, and it's Ayton in at the 5 down low.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Here's Paul. Green with the block.
You can see Draymond Green so fired up every time he has a chance to impact the game defensively.
And stolen by Wiggins. And it's the Warriors on the break. Wiggins with the ball. And the rejection by Ayton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Green, the pass to Curry. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Field goal.
Wiggins has got 12 points in the game. And it's Ball with the ball for the Suns. And amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree. And it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
Thompson outside. Off target from outside.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Here's Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, maybe not the highest of flyers, Durant, but because of his reach, it's so easy for him to win above the rim.
Pass to Looney. Wiggins against Craig. Green left side. Curry kicks it to Looney. Shot clock at 6. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist from Green. 14 points for him.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's Booker. 16 points for him. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Curry with it. Pass to Thompson. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. No good from Booker. Warriors leading by 21. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist in this one.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Well, the great ones can do this. When Durant gains an advantage inside, you know he's going to score or he's going to get fouled.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
The Suns making a switch here. Lee's checked in. Curry with it. Chris Paul covering. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter.
Where hasn't he scored from? Inside, outside, in between game, driving to the hoop. Steph doing it all right here.
KD finds 8. The layup off target. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Lee against Thompson. Over Lee. Rebound by the Suns. KD's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Durant against Green. Outside Curry. Now the pass to Thompson. Wiggins outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Wiggins has got 9 points here in the second half. And the Suns call time.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
Biombo was checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And the Warriors also making a change. Payton's checked in. Paul, he takes it in, and he gets it to go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Curry looking it over. No good that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Durant inside. He's against Green. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Paul. Warriors leading by 23. It's Curry outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Craig finds KD. And stolen by Wiggins. Payton against Craig. Pass to Looney. Back to Payton. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
Unselfish play of Chris Paul there. Has a knack for knowing when to get his guys when they're wide open.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Devin Booker, he's checked in for the Suns. Golden State also making some changes. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Looney. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. And Poole subbed in for Stephen Curry. Poole with it. He's picked up by KD. In the corner, it's Wiggins. 5 on the clock. Doesn't go that time. The Suns have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Booker in the post. Guarded by Poole. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Poole. Defended by Booker. It's Biyombo with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And Booker kicks to Craig. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Warriors leading by 22. Kuminga the pass to Green. Rejected by Booker. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Wiggins with it, working on Biyombo.
The underrated part of Kevin Durant's game, his length and timing affecting shots.
Here's Booker, and that one hits back iron.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. And he handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And Greg, just from the eye test, Kuminga's built like a guy who's in his late 20s.
And physically, he's got some LeBron James to him. Great natural strength, fast, explosive off the floor. When he puts his head down and goes to the bucket, he can be unstoppable.
Durant kicks to Craig. Buries the long-range jumper. Craig's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Poole with it. Now guarded by Booker. A 3-pointer. Wiggins. Another 3 for Golden State.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Payton outside. Now here's Poole. Defended by Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Kuminga. That one rolling around and rims out. The Suns have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. A nice shot by Booker.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
There's 1:26 left in the third quarter. Now Payton. He's got 7. The feed to Green. Back to Payton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
It's on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, easy call.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
And they've done a terrific job defensively, causing some turnovers and then cashing in on those. Well, that just makes all the difference.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Ayton, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Beasley comes in for Kevin Durant. Landry Shamet's checked in for Torrey Craig. And it's Payne in for Chris Paul.
Well, Devin Booker is among some of the youngest, most elite scorers that the league has ever seen. The sky is the limit for this guy.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
No good from Booker. Warriors leading by 22. And here is Kuminga. Makes it off the glass.
Jonathan Kuminga.
Kuminga's got 9.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another. Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Passes it to Payton. Now, here's Poole. 15 points in the game. Good D by Booker. With the drive and the dunk by Booker.
Yeah, Booker filling it up quickly here tonight. You got to respect the versatility, especially how dangerous he is on the offensive end.
Wiggins kicks to Green. That 3 off the mark. And so it's the Golden State Warriors controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Sharing the wing spots, it's Thompson and Wiggins. Green is out there with Kuminga. And it's Poole in at point.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Here's Thompson. Crew on the 14-footer. And the Warriors lead by 20.
Jordan Poole.
A little mid-ranger is going to be an easy shot for him when he's got that much of a size advantage.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 6 assists now in the game.
DeAndre Ayton dangerous in the pick and roll just because as a big he can get off of that screen so easily.
And the wide open shot from Green. Misses the 3.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Got a piece of it. He's all alone. Poole with it. Now guarded by Booker. Pull-up jumper, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
The first one falls. Some changes for Golden State. Looney's checked in for Green. Draymond Green comes in for Kuminga. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Andrew Wiggins. Suns trail by 20. Here's Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal
Booker being
foul.
very active right now on the offensive end. Terrific at getting the defense to knock him around on the way up.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Beyond the arc. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Devin Booker will score by any means necessary, and that time over decent defense, getting the contact.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Shamet kicks to Booker. He dishes it to Ayton. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Now, here's Poole. Payne covering. Curry, good. Curry's got 24 points.
Is so good around the rim. Steph Curry knowing when to try his luck from there, and he gets super creative with some of the spins that he puts on the ball around the rim.
Timeout called. The Suns. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Well, they got to be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Here's Baisley, guarded by Green. Shamet kicks to Booker, lets it go from deep. No good. And Golden State will go the other way with it.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had one in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
It's Curry outside, and the three ball is good. Curry's got 8 points in the quarter.
It just doesn't matter. Once Steph crosses half court, he's in range.
To the inside, Baisley. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Curry with it. Working on Payne. Yep, that one goes. He's got 29 points.
Well, it's amazing that Steph can shoot where he shoots from, and the ball still looks like it's a soft finish around the rim.
Warriors have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Good on the shot.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
Shoots the three. Curry passing to Poole. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball.
The Suns making a switch here. Durant's checked in. The Suns have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Poole with it, working on Booker, and Durant sends it back. That's good from Payne on the assist from KD.
Of course, Kevin Durant, one of the game's greatest scorers of all time, but his ability within this offense to make plays, elevating the team.
Back to Thompson, fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Pass eating. And they recover it. Stolen by Thompson. Curry is inside. Working on Payne. Curry, good. Curry's got 12 now in this quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Booker against Green. Over Booker. Green, no luck. The Suns shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. And Durant gets double teamed. Payne passes to Booker. Inside. Clock at 6. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And Phoenix turns it over again. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Looney. Here's ABC. Here's Weatherspoon, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal
It goes on Devin Booker. First one falls for him.
Shooting for Golden State, Quindary Weatherspoon.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Suns have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. To the middle, here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Yeah,
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. The Warriors have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Driving the lane. And that one's good. Jam it.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And the foul called on Cameron Payne. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Phoenix. Paul comes in for Payne. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Booker. Here's Durant. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Durant's got 30 points. DiVincenzo against Paul. DiVincenzo passes to ABC. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 16th rebound on the night. Kicks it out to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. KD passes to Paul. Off target with his three. Warriors leading by 22. The pass to DiVincenzo. Here's ABC. Puts up a three. And JaMychal Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line in a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Here's Moody. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Warriors shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Inside, here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
If he can get his steps together, Draymond Green will throw it down.
And so it's Paul with it, moving it up for Phoenix.
2 minutes.
KD on the wing. Over Green. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Green's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Poole. That one a little long. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Right side, Durant. Good. A nice assist from Booker. 34 points for KD.
And the sinewy body of Kevin Durant allows him to finish through the physical play.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
for Stephen Curry.
It felt like there was more than one of them out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
Thompson passes to Looney. To the paint. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Down low. And that one's good. Green.
Draymond Green around the rim trying to find a little bit of a window to get that ball up.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Durant deciding where to go with it. From outside the arc, a three-pointer is right on target. Durant's got 39.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
.2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a dark night here in South Beach, host to our game tonight. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Jimmy Butler has a single-minded...
I don't doubt him, Allie. Thanks very much. A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. It's an all-Duke forward pair. Ingram the 3, Zion the 4. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Jones in at the shooting guard. And for the Heat, Lowry and Hero teaming up in the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Butler. Chalk up 2 there. And Grant, you look at these rosters. A lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Ingram. Now Williamson. Hounded by Adebayo. 5 on the clock. For 3, McCollum. The shot no good. And Miami the other way now. Now Adebayo. Lowry left side. The baseline J.
Wonderful defense from Ingram. Good to see him using his length to alter shots.
Here's Jones. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Butler with the bucket.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Williamson outside. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G slam cam. Hero, the pass to Butler. Up top, Lowry. McCollum defends. Lowry, good.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Now here's Jones. Here's Williamson. Adebayo grabs the board.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Lowry's got 5.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Here's Adebayo. And the layup is good.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
For New Orleans, they've gone.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Lowry. 5 points in the game. Hero outside. Inside, Butler. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Butler's got his second basket. And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
Now here's Butler. And Adebayo slams it in.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Wing shot on the way. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. The Heat with the lead. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Adebayo against Williamson. Pass to Valanciunas. Now Ingram. Let's go with a three. Adebayo grabs the board. Hero against Williamson. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's McCollum. Outside Jones. The three is up. Connects from downtown.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Lowry. 7 points in the game. Pass to Butler. Here's Adebayo. Covered by Williamson. Adebayo, no good.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his first foul of the game. Nance, he's checked in for the Pelicans. To the paint. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity to three-point play. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Something else I like out of them so far. They're throwing their bodies around in the paint and scoring inside.
Richardson's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Time called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
You have to be impressed by Bam Adebayo's playmaking. B.A., he has great vision for a big man, and he helps this team as another initiator.
And it's Miami's ball. 13-point lead. Hero against Valanciunas. Hero, the pass to Lowry. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him. And Coach Steve Kerr of the Warriors, he said Adebayo reminds him of Draymond Green.
You know the reason why, B.A., they both are elite ball handlers at the 4 position. They both anchored the defense on their team. Bam Adebayo's definitely on his way.
And the Heat making a change here. Strus has checked in, and the Pelicans making a change here. Butler covering. Outside Richardson. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. 13 feet out. Jones with the block. Here's Richardson. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hero finds Adebayo. Back to Lowry. The 3-ball. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. New Orleans has gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first. Struggling from that area. Martin, he's checked in for Miami. Victor Oladipo comes in for Lowry. So it's Miami now. 15-point game. Butler passes to Adebayo. And there's the rejection. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Here's Adebayo. He's got 9. 6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry, and the layup falls. Adebayo's got 11.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Nance outside. He's guarded by Oladipo. Shot to end the cold streak. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Martin. Pass to Oladipo. Takes a 13-footer. The offensive rebound.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball. Vincent checked in for Miami. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
New Orleans calls timeout.
The former number 2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans. McCollum, the pass to Williamson. Counted.
This is where Zion is most comfortable, using his size and touch to his advantage.
And no doubt, when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch.
Yep, that one goes. He's got 5.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Pass to Strus. Driving inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Ingram. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Brandon Ingram possesses grace and power. He mixes them together for a big finish.
Pass to Vincent. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
New Orleans has gone just 1 of 6 from the three-point line so far. To the inside. Here's Williamson. Nice move. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
Here's Vincent. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Oladipo finds Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
That free throw no good. And he sinks the second. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Vincent. Pass to Oladipo. Lets it go from deep. Valanciunas with a rebound.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Ingram on the wing. Offensive board. Here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Next level strength and athleticism. Zion making his presence felt on the offensive glass.
The first quarter concludes, and a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. It's the Heat. They lead by 14. And the second. And one of the league's best at drawing charges. Kyle Lowry explained.
It's a real life momentum shift.
Boy, Grant, he's as tough as they come, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show.
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
They've got Victor Oladipo. Duncan Robinson is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Martin in at the 4 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. All right, Smitty, looking back at your career, you were named an All-Star scoring 20 points a game. But you also played a few years as a role player. What do you think the key was to that transition?
You know, B.A., you have to always embrace being a great teammate, no matter what the role is. Of course, winning a ring like I did with the Spurs, that makes coming off the bench much easier.
Jones with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Here's Martin. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Oladipo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ingram with the double team. Top of the key.
His defensive instincts off the chain. Zion's able to read and react to his opponent.
Outside Ingram. From deep. And he can't get that one. And Miami the other way now. Earlier in the game, they led by 19 inside. Martin with the bucket.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
And McCollum isn't afraid of contact, especially when he's being aggressive and looking to score.
He hits the second from the line.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Martin. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Martin's gotten 4 this quarter.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Jones up top. Williamson left side. And Williamson throws it down.
That quick first step, Zion explodes out of the blocks, and no one steps in front of him.
The Heat have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Martin. And no good. Good D by Williamson. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Pelicans cleared away. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Williamson. Charity stripe shot. And it's Miami with a rebound. Now Robinson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. To the middle. Here's Martin. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Williamson outside. Robinson with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Oladipo's got space. Again, the Heat misses. New Orleans is shooting around 44%. Not bad. Pass to Jones. There's McCollum with the 3. Doesn't go for him. And Miami will go the other way with it. Here's Oladipo. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
So adept at beating the defense. Oladipo's quickness and high IQ are lethal in these open court situations.
And the Pelicans call time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And the Pelicans going with a whole new group out there. Takes the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
To the paint. Here's Butler, and he battles for the ball, gets his second chance bucket. Butler's got 6.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Murphy. Robinson defending. Stolen by Lowry. Lowry drawing the double team. Takes one from 10 feet. Outside Robinson. Another shot. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. And the Heat lead by 17.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. 6 to shoot. Here's Nance. And they pick up 2.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
Pass to Butler. Hero outside. Back to Butler. Again, the Heat score.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
Down low. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
The veteran point guard, Kyle Lowry, is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
Pass to Murphy. Richardson for 3. And another 3 for New Orleans. And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
On the wing, Richardson. He's guarded by Hero. Richardson, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
The baseline J is on the way. The second effort. And the layup is good. 6 points for him.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Richardson goes in. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Josh Richardson being aggressive. This is what his teammates want, and they can feed off that emotion and intensity.
To the paint. Here's Hero. It's tipped. And they'll keep possession. Good on the 13-footer.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Outside Richardson. Rebound by the Heat. And here's Lowry. He's got 9. To the middle. He shoots it. Got a hand on it. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 from deep here in the second. He's guarded by Lowry. Shot from the top of the key. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And for the Heat, they're shooting really well here in the second quarter. 54%. Hero. That one no good. Good D by Richardson.
And they bumped this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
A minute 39 left in the first half. 5 to shoot. Nance can't get it to go. And for the Heat, they're shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Pass to Hero. Lowry outside. Hero with it. Butler with the ball. Richardson picks him up. Shoots from 14. And And there's Butler. That one's good on the assist by Hero.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
He's guarded by Lowry. Nance left side. Pass to Richardson. Now here's Nance. Butler covering. Shot is good by Nance.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Robinson. Hero with it. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Out left to the wing. Here's Murphy. Hayes misses. Miami with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Lowry. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and the putback. He's got 12.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Fast break. Here come the Heat for the finish. And the finish on the break with the slam.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
And through one half, it hasn't even.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Bam Adebayo putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, let's start with you.
Yeah, there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
So for New Orleans right now, Ingram at the 3, Zion at the 4. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Jones in at the 2. Pass to Butler. Shot from 12. Oh, blocked by Ingram. Valanciunas with a rebound. Well, New Orleans shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. And Williamson throws it down.
We see it night after night. Zion, relentless assault on the cup.
Inside, here's Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in. Go to work. Keep it simple.
Hero, no good.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Here's Ingram, and he makes it on the layup. Ingram's got 6.
This is just a case of Brandon Ingram getting stronger and more able to play through contact.
And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the 3rd quarter. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He's got 16.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Hero outside. Pass to Lowry. Butler against Valanciunas. Jones with the block. Now here's Ingram. Defense is right there. That one goes. Count it. Ingram's got 6 points in the quarter. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
What an athlete Jimmy Butler is, getting off the ground fast to slam it down. Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
On the attack, Hero over Jones. Adebayo doesn't go that time. Nice D from Valanciunas. To the inside. Here's Williamson. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
Hero finds Butler. Rebounded by Ingram. Stolen. Can't hit from in close. The Pelicans have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Here's Williamson. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and short, crisp passing.
Miami calls timeout. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. From 10 feet away, and he connects with a jumper. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter.
For his career, Bam shooting a high percentage from the field because he typically takes good shots.
Outside Jones. On the wing, Jones. Pass to Williamson. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Now here's Oladipo. Inside. Here's Vincent. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo. 6 points for him.
And right there, I like how Adebayo takes his time, scans the floor, makes the unselfish play.
To the wing, right side. Williamson, right side. Into the lane. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Here's Vincent. McCollum defends. The shot by Oladipo, no good. Well, the Pelicans shooting around 53%, a nice number. Here's Ingram, and a slam dunk by Ingram.
He's very long and slender frame, Brandon Ingram, but very effective at attacking the rim.
Here's Vincent. McCollum defends. Pass to Vincent. Beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's McCollum. Adebayo with the rejection.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
Clock at 4. Second shot opportunity. McCollum's shot is off.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's Vincent. McCollum defends. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
They've gotten a lot of second chance points because of the work they've put in on the glass. It's really helped them.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
New Orleans calls timeout.
And there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team giving up a bunch of second chance points. That's going to be the main topic during this timeout.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Ingram, the pass to Valanciunas. The shot that time not on target. Good D by Adebayo.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Well, so far, this cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this